I remember attending my cousin's wedding in the early days of my divorce. I loved her so much, so missing it was never an option for me. But I'm from a big Nigerian family, so I knew what was waiting. The culture, the celebration, the lavishness, the food, but also the silent, inevitable question, where is he? And so I skipped the church service. I told myself it was logistics, but deep down, I knew that I couldn't sit in a sacred space and witness something that I had failed to uphold and honor. And so at the reception, I was seated at the front with the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, and I just tried to smile and blend in with the background. And then the MC announced the bouquet toss, but he had an instruction. He asked all the women who were not wearing a ring to step forward, and he actually sent people out to get them. And so what was supposed to be fun and games suddenly felt like exposure for me. You see, I had returned my rings. The symbol of my covenant was no longer on my finger, though the wound it left was raw and was bleeding. The MC scanned the room, and then he locked eyes with me. Right from the center of the dance floor, in full view of my family and my friends and my loved ones, he called me out and he asked me to come forward. I just remember wanting to sink, wanting to disappear. My chest tightened. How could I explain that I was in the middle of divorce? That I was still technically married, but barely. That I was mourning something so sacred while standing in the shadow of someone else's celebration. I didn't stay long enough to explain. I just took off running. I ran outside and I literally burst into tears. My body gave way to a full-blown panic attack. I couldn't breathe. My heart was racing and it just felt like all of the shame and the grief hit me all at once. A friend of mine followed, and not long after that, I left the reception entirely. That night, I didn't just feel left out of a moment. I felt cast out from something sacred. Because what I was mourning wasn't just the end of a relationship. I was mourning the breaking of a covenant. And that's something that our culture doesn't seem to understand. People treat divorce like it's just the end of a contract, like it's something you could just discuss, like canceling a subscription, like something you just simply process and move on from just like that.